Hey guys, I am Quinn.
And I'm Josh.
And today we're at Vice headquarters installing a brand new Mod Series bumper on this 2019 Ram Warlock. So our new Mod Series bumper is the most versatile, most customizable, easy to install bumper that's available for your Ram truck today. In front of me, we've got the base model bumper, which comes with our center section, the two wings, tow hooks, and braces. So this is everything you need to bolt on the front bumper to the Warlock or Ram Rebel. So today we're gonna install all this, and it's gonna be a bunch of fun, so come have some fun with us.
So here are all the accessories we have available for that base bumper. We have a winch plate. Everything bolts right to all the factory tow points, so it's very strong. It fits our VR Evo 10 and 12S. We sell those on the website. We can add a hitch to the bottom of the winch plate. So if you have a bike rack or spare tire you want on the front of the truck, this bumper does accommodate that. We have bull bars. We have our normal kind of lower profile bull bar, bolts right onto the top. And then we've got a little taller bull bar here. And this is if you want to run some round LEDs on top of the bumper. With this bumper, we do have a lot of different light options. You can run our DOT fog lights. They will fit right in the side wings of the bumper. And we have our 6-inch LEDs that fit under the taller bull bar. And also in the center section, you can run a 32-inch single row light bar as well. So we're just getting the bumper ready to go on the truck. I'm gonna start with the light bar. We normally put the pigtail over on the driver's side so that it is a little easier to wire. And in the bumper, we just have these tabs. Just like that.
So light bar is in. Next up, we're gonna install the tow hooks. One really neat thing about this bumper is all the different colors you can customize. We ship it bare steel, so you can choose whatever you want to put on it. We did these with the red Baron red powder coat on the tow hooks and a Santex black on the bumper itself. Gives it some nice contrast. So slide it in from the front and secure it using the 1/2-inch grade 8 hardware that we supply.
That's not going anywhere.
So with the tow hooks on, next step is to install these studs on either side of the bumper. This is what holds the wings with the fog lights on. So insert from the back through the hole, grab your 3/8 push nut, just get it started. A socket, I'm using a 13 mil here. And that's going to retain it in place. Repeat for 5 more times. Next step is to install the fasteners, M12s, that hold the bumper to the frame mount. So same process. Retaining washer. And repeat for the other side.
So now that we have the center section all finished up, we're going to throw the lights in the sides. Best way we found is just throw your pigtail through. Fasteners lined up. Just like that. Get it centered in this hole. We'll snug it up and we'll fine tune it when it is on the truck. Now that we have the sides put together and the center section put together, we're gonna mate them. And to do that, you just slide over the studs just like that.
So at this point, we're going to install the bull bar. We have the low pro rise now. Now would also be the same time to install off-road lights on the top if you have them. So we've got slots in the top face of this bumper here to install 2. You can install 4, and another high-rise bull bar over top of that if you want as well. So with the supplied hardware, I'll just slot those in those slotted slots. So if it looks something like this, then you're doing it right. Next up, we're gonna take off the factory bumper.
So now that we've got the bumper all ready to go on the truck, we're gonna take the factory one off. We're gonna start by popping the hood, chalking the tires, and disconnecting the battery. See you later, ground.
Remove the inner fender. Remove the inner fender.
Next step is going to be to unclip the fog light harness. So the next step now is to take the bumper off the truck. And there are 3 18mm nuts that hold it. They're up here, one down here, and one on the other side.
Okay, next step is to pull the factory tow hooks off. So if you added the winch mount option, now is a good time to install that. It slides up and attaches right to the factory tow hook points. You want to have this flange on facing towards the center of the vehicle. Next step is the winch tray itself. This just slides up in between these and fastened in place with the M12 carriage.
What do you think, Jack? Improved? Good.
This is the winch we're going to be installing today. We've already taken the control box off. We have a video on how we do all that somewhere up here. And yeah, I'll show you how it drops into the bumper. Just drop it right on the tray here. Roughly line up the fasteners. Get the winch line going through the fairlead hole. And now we can tighten it down. So we're just getting ready to install the control box relocation kit. I'm gonna pull this 10mm fastener. Power tools. There we go. And then we'll have our mount go right here, and it'll give our control box a new home out of the weather here. All right, we got the control box all mounted up to our bracket and the new wires attached to it. Just thread these as far as we can get them. Like that. Now we'll get this snugged up and your control box is relocated. All right, now we add green to green, yellow to yellow, blue to black. I was kidding. Blue to blue. So this is us just hooking up the extended wires down to the winch. Don't forget the ground.
Okay, so while Josh is finishing up with the winch, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the factory fog light harness out of the bumper here. It's held in with a lot of straps. So a combination of snips and cutters. We're going to transfer the harness that we just took out of the factory bumper into your new Mod Series bumper. We've made this kit completely plug and play. Take all the guesswork out of it. So in your fog light kit, you get this magic black box. This is going to allow you to use your factory fog light switch. We're going to position that just on top of the light bucket here. Pull that through into one of the grooves. And cinch it down. From the fog light end, grab your adapter. That plugs together there. Take the male end off of your magic little black box. And there is a positive and negative. So the red wire goes to the positive. Positive there to check. And that clicks in. This plug here is going to go into your factory harness. Just grabbing this. This plug here, it goes on the driver's side to plug back into the factory harness. So this is the driver's side. We're going to connect this to there and plug that system together. Repeat for the other side and then just cable management and clean it all up. Yeah, so the bumper is on, the 6 fasteners are tightened on the backside. It's all leveled out. These wings here, the nice part of them too is you can fine tune the fit. I'm a jack to come in to help out. Next step here is to put the fair lead on if you are running a winch. So we'll slide that through and on. Keep in mind that all the winch parts are still loose at this point. So once these holes line up, thank you, Jack.
We have the fair lead bolts through. We can start tightening up all the winch plate fasteners.
Okay, we need to attach the winch. So we're gonna attach it on this post terminal here. Attach our winch negative. Not losing the fastener. That's snug, and then pop this back on the terminal. Set the angle you want with that. On the lowest torque setting. Before we wrap up all the cables, let's just test it. We love these winches, and this is the reason why. Hold down your mode button. Power it on, so we're wireless. You can plug it in here as well, now that we've relocated the control box. And we'll snug up the front. There we go. Doesn't have sensors, so we supply plugs to cover these up. And you just snap them into place. Last step for this install is installing this support bracket, which attaches between the body mount and this outer wing. So it's an extra stabilizer. It's already quite stiff, but more is better. Buzz that out. Tuck this just above the wing there. Insert that back in. Get it to finger thread before you hit it with the impact. Carriage bolt up and through the other section. And then washer and nut. Might be hard to see there, but I'm in behind. And with all those snug, you can crank this back down. And then tighten that down with a 9/16 socket.